Breaking news. The Las Vegas Raiders just shocked the entire NFL world with unexpected roster moves that nobody saw coming. Two surprise promotions to the active lineup have completely shifted the conversation ahead of the season opener. And trust me, what I'm about to share will have Raider Nation buzzing. Stay locked in, because this isn't just routine news, it could change everything. My friends, this just happened. The Raiders have pulled off a stunning move just days before their clash with the Patriots. Out of nowhere, two unexpected names have been elevated straight to the active roster. These additions could become game changers the moment the season kicks off. But that's not all. While Las Vegas arrives fully loaded, the injury report from New England carries some surprising updates that might tilt the scales in favor of the Raiders. And when you look closer at this reshaped roster, it reveals powerful clues about the Raiders' new identity heading into 2025. Backend index pointing right before I break it all down. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to ring the bell icon. That way, you'll always be first to get the latest Raiders news as it happens. Now, let's dive straight into the story. The spotlight first lands on Terrell Edmunds, the veteran safety who now joins the starting defense. A former first-round pick back in 2018, Edmunds has built his reputation on sharp instincts and the ability to read the game like few others. After tours with the Steelers, Eagles, Titans, and Jaguars, he arrives in Las Vegas as a seasoned pro ready to lock down the secondary. His experience and adaptability could be the anchor this defense desperately needs as the team continues to restructure. Terrell Edmunds brings more than just talent. He brings leadership and calm in a season that's already shaping up to test the Raiders at every turn. But while the defense gains strength from a proven veteran, the offense now has a spark of youth and energy with wide receiver Alex Bachman. Bachman's story is the kind Raider Nation loves. He's battled through tough seasons, never fully breaking through, but this preseason, he turned heads with sharp routes, precise timing, and a relentless drive. The coaching staff took notice, and their trust in him has now transformed into opportunity. What makes Bachman especially valuable is his versatility. He isn't locked into just one role. He can shift across multiple positions, giving the quarterback a reliable target in different situations. Add that to a receiving core already stacked with experience, and suddenly the Raiders' offense looks a lot less predictable. Defenses can't just key in on one or two names anymore. They'll be forced to account for Bachman too. But this isn't just about filling spots on the roster. These promotions mark a deeper shift in the Raiders' philosophy. Instead of relying only on veterans, the franchise is betting big on development, giving young talent a chance to shine under the bright lights of the NFL stage. With Edmunds setting the tone on defense and Bachman injecting fresh life into the offense, the Raiders are building balance, a blend of wisdom and potential. And if these two mesh quickly with the rest of the roster, don't be surprised if Las Vegas shakes up the AFC in ways nobody predicted for 2025. With Edmunds and Bachman stepping into the spotlight, Raider Nation is buzzing with one question. Can this mix of fresh energy and veteran experience be the spark that carries Las Vegas through the early stretch of the season? The ingredients are there. Youthful hunger balanced by steady leadership, and now the focus shifts to how health will play a role in this opening battle. Week 1 isn't just any game. It's the Raiders against the Patriots, an old-school matchup with plenty on the line. But while the silver and black arrive at near full strength, New England has already taken a major blow. The Patriots will be without Christian Gonzalez, their prized young cornerback, sidelined by a hamstring injury. Gonzalez was supposed to be the anchor of their secondary, a defender who could lock down top receivers and keep opposing quarterbacks in check. Without him, the Patriots' defense suddenly looks vulnerable, and the pressure now falls on backups who simply don't bring the same reliability. That creates opportunities, open windows in the passing game that the Raiders will look to exploit from the very first snap. Meanwhile, Las Vegas gets the opposite kind of news. Cornerback Hugh Kelly and quarterback Kenny Pickett, both nursing hamstring issues earlier in the week, have been cleared to go. Kelly's return strengthens the secondary, giving the defense more flexibility against New England's passing attack. And for Pickett, now entering his second season, this is the moment to prove he's the steady hand the Raiders can rely on. His growth since last year has been noticeable, and now the spotlight will test whether that progress translates under real game pressure. Two very different stories. One team weakened, the other refreshed. And in a matchup this close, those differences could swing the entire outcome. For Kenny Pickett, this opener is about more than just throwing passes. It's about commanding the game, reading the defense, and striking where the Patriots are weakest. And right now, New England's weaknesses are starting to show. The Patriots aren't just missing Christian Gonzalez. Questions linger across their roster. Rookie left tackle Will Campbell is nursing an ankle injury, and his status remains uncertain. If he can't go, New England will be forced to reshuffle, relying either on another rookie, Marcus Bryant, or veteran Vidarian Lowe. Either option puts added stress on quarterback protection, and that's exactly the kind of crack the Raiders' defense is built to exploit. The problems don't end there. Cornerback Charles Woods is also in doubt, battling both concussion and groin issues. Should he sit, the Patriots' secondary thins out even further, leaving them dangerously exposed against fast, aggressive receivers who thrive on creating separation. Meanwhile, Las Vegas steps into Week 1 with far fewer question marks. Terrell Edmunds strengthens the back end of the defense. Pickett leads an offense growing more confident by the day, and the roster feels steadier than it has in years. The contrast is striking. One team scrambling to cover holes, the other positioned to attack them. Of course, games aren't won on the injury report, they're decided on the field. But if the Patriots lineup remains patchwork while the Raiders roll in refreshed and reloaded, Las Vegas could seize control early and set the tone for the entire season. The 2025 Raiders are more than just a team in transition. They're a team daring to redefine themselves. And Week 1 is their first chance to prove that this new identity is more than just talk. Most teams tweak their roster in the offseason, but for the Raiders, every move has been deliberate, part of a bigger blueprint to raise competitiveness now and build a foundation for years to come. And Week 1 isn't just about chasing a win. It's about finding out what this new identity really looks like under pressure. Defensive coordinator Patrick Graham has made his philosophy clear. Age, experience, draft status, none of it matters once the whistle blows. In his eyes, performance on Sunday is the only thing that counts. That mindset puts rookies and veterans on the exact same line. Produce when it matters, or step aside. For a defense filled with fresh faces, that's both a challenge and an opportunity. Facing the Patriots right out of the gate means these young players will be tested immediately, with no soft landing. Can they handle the speed of the NFL, make adjustments on the fly, and prove they belong? That's the question hanging over this opener. The Raiders also face the bigger task of merging their new blood with established veterans. Chemistry and communication won't come overnight, but they'll be essential against disciplined opponents like New England. Moments of confusion or hesitation could be costly, but if the unit clicks, the payoff could be huge. Week 1, then, becomes more than just the start of a season. It's the first real exam for the Raiders' new formula, blending youth, experience, and strategy into something dangerous. And how these rookies respond under the bright lights may reveal just how far Las Vegas can go in 2025. For defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, everything begins with communication. In his system, it isn't just about talent or schemes. It's about how 11 players operate as one. And in a place like Gillette Stadium, with the noise of a hostile crowd and the pressure of facing a battle-tested opponent, that communication becomes the difference between holding the line or breaking apart. This opener will test more than just the Raiders' playbook. It will test their chemistry. Rookies stepping into the fire for the first time, veterans adjusting to new faces alongside them, and a defense learning how to adapt on the fly. The question is simple. Can they stay connected when the game speeds up and adversity hits? Week 1 is more than a contest. It's a mirror. It will show the Raiders exactly who they are right now and just how far they still need to climb. The promotions of Terrell Edmunds and Alex Bachman represent a bold new direction, but boldness has to be proven on the field. The Patriots, even weakened by the loss of Christian Gonzalez, remain a dangerous test. What matters most isn't just the scoreboard. It's the foundation being built. How the Raiders handle pressure, how the young talent responds to the spotlight, and how this roster comes together in real time will echo far beyond a single Sunday. The 2025 season is here, and for Las Vegas, Week 1 is their first chance to show the NFL that this team isn't just rebuilding, it's ready to fight.